is.
Alright, I just do /game, right?
Yeah.
Alright, good night, everyone.
Right.
Good night.
Night.
Well, this is going to be fun. Bloody Leviathan. I think this game I'm probably going to bluff. I might bluff Fisherman. And I might say something along the lines of I should trust my neighbours should be considered allies. That sounds a very storyteller thing, I'd say. And then if that all goes wrong, I might just double down on it. So like the mutant, and then if I get put in the block, I'll claim goblin. Maybe I'm a lunatic. Oh God! Seeing the script.
You are really.
You've seen the script. Each night, so as a balloonist wakes up in the night, and there's an amnesiac as well. The widow. There's probably a widow in play. Because I think that would take quite a while to do. It's a bit storyteller meta, but I imagine there's a balloonist and a widow.
Hello, Jay. I know I'm not giving you any bluffs or who your minion is, but I just
Yeah.
thought I'd let me know why.
Okay. Thank you.
Do you have any questions about it?
Nope.
Alright, I'm just popping around making sure everyone knows the rules.
Yeah, thank you.
Alright, I will see you in the morning.
Oh, I'm so the lunatic, I think.
How would you tell them?
You don't? Like, the demon doesn't know who I am, so I'm hoping if I claim goblin... So if I claim goblin and there's a widow, they will know that I'm either the lunatic or evil, because they'll know that the goblin can't be in play. And I don't think a good player would come out as Goblin. But... Wait, there's no outsiders. Unless there's a balloonist.
Good morning, Ravens of Bluff.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Well, as you all walk out of your cottages, waking up for the day, you look up at that clock tower that you've always known. And the new person in the village, Cass, has no idea what's going on when they see that there's me impaled on one of the arms of the clock tower. While all of you know that this means there's a demon loose, Cass does not, so you might want to explain that to them.
You shouldn't have bought a house here, Cass.
No, I'm
Yeah.
starting to see that. It's a different person with the clock tower.
Didn't you wonder why the house was just 20 quid?
7 minutes. Have fun.
7 minutes. Right.
So the first thing I'm going to do is tell everyone that there's a widow in play.
Ah. Right. okay.
So
That means everybody knows. Somebody knows who everything is.
yeah.
Okay.
So given that, the moment that we start breaking off into groups, the Leviathan's going to know exactly who everyone is. Not that it matters, because the Leviathan can't kill.
Actually, I do have something to say. The minion and the demon do not know who each other are
Ah,
That's
there's only
cute.
5 of us.
in Teensy Towns. Yeah.
There's less than 7, so they don't.
Yeah.
There's no bluffs, and they don't find out who they're even.
Oh, they've got no bluffs either. Oh, that's handy to know.
No.
And there should be. Am I right in thinking there should be no outsiders unless the balloonist is in play?
Yes.
Correct.
3 townsfolk, 1 minion, and 1 demon.
They're the wooden in play.
And obviously, if there is an outsider, they're not going to claim they're an outsider and confirm a balloonist because they're only the mutant and the lunatic.
Yeah, so the lunatic's not going to know. And the
Right,
mutant
neither
won't
outsider
just-
is claim that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless the lunatic finds out they're not the demon somehow.
I'm not quite sure how they would.
Yeah,
No,
they
I'm
have-
not sure how they would either. Yeah. Especially as they
Right,
can't
right.
execute.
Hmm.
This is a tricky one.
Yeah, a lot of
Okay.
times in these games, we just go to sleep. Like the first day, you know, like it's like
Yeah, nobody's got
I take
anything
a chance.
new.
So, facts we know is there's a widow, someone's poisoned, we don't know who's poisoned, and the outsider can't tell us who they are if there is one.
right.
So the poisoner could even have poisoned their own demon, couldn't they?
Yeah.
Theoretically.
So, I'm gonna come out here and say that I am the balloonist. So there is an outsider.
Okay.
But obviously,
If it's the
Yeah.
mutant, they won't say who they are, and the lunatic won't.
Which
No.
is complete bollocks and means Jay's the mutant.
I'm
Or
not.
is it
I am the
demon bluff?
balloonist.
Nothing.
I am the balloonist.
You're not because
I'm the balloonist, and I got a
Okay, kill the
pin.
mutant.
I'm the balloonist. I'm not the mutant. I'm the balloonist. Cass is lying.
Okay.
I got a ping on Linny.
Got
Okay.
King on Linny.
I got LSD.
Did
Linny.
you?
Yes. It was great.
What do you? Got a ping. So if you're claiming the balloon, if you not one player of these
Yeah.
balloon name attached to
So,
the. Right, so you've
yeah.
just got my name if you're the balloonist.
yeah.
You don't know what character I am.
To be fair, in a 5-player game, it doesn't narrow things down much. So, obviously, one of me or Jay is the balloonist. The other
Which
one
is me.
is most likely the mutant.
Yeah, I'm thinking that too. So yes.
Or one of you.
Cass
just-
could be the mutant as well.
Yeah. So, do any of the other three of you want to make a claim of a role?
The artist.
Fisherman.
Who said what? Who's saying what? Hold on, I'm missing everybody.
Okay, so Linny said artist, and Zen said fisherman.
Zen said fisherman.
Yep.
Yes.
Zen's lying because I'm the fisherman.
No.
Wait, who's claiming fisherman as well?
LS.
Alice and me.
Nice. So one of LSD and Zen are either
Lying.
a demon. Yeah, are lying. So probably a demon or the widow. Because that's a double up. In fact, they wouldn't be the widow. One of them's the demon, because the widow wouldn't double up.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah. So Zen's a demon. Well, that. What I would suggest then is you execute both of us, one on the first night, one on the second night, because we're allowed one human kill. So even if you get it wrong, we're still going to win on the second night.
Right.
I mean, we have got some abilities as well.
Yeah. We've got a claim of artist there, which I am inclined to believe is the widow. Because it's the only non-double claim.
Yeah. Cool. My question's quite vague though. What can I say?
Yeah.
What are you, Linny?
Artist.
Artist?
Artist.
Okay. Well, no one's asked a question yet. Or a storyteller.
No.
No.
I'm gonna wait until tomorrow to ask my fisherman question.
Yeah.
Are we gonna just go to sleep then? See what info we get?
Yeah, we've got to find out who's try and work out who's poisoned.
So a poison balloonist, you would never know. So I don't.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
Imagine
in a
I'm
full-play game,
poisoned.
it wouldn't. In a 5-player game, it doesn't really matter too much anyway whether
Yeah.
the balloon is poisoned.
So
That
I
is
don't think
true.
it's me who's poisoned.
I mean, to be fair, we could hard test whether or not you're poisoned. Because you're obviously the mutant.
I'm not. I believe you are.
But that would waste an execution.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah.
I think putting me and Zen on the block are the two best options so far.
Yeah.
I mean, there could be... One of the balloonists could be evil, too.
Possibly. Yeah.
That wouldn't
Well.
explain the double claim of fisherman though.
Yeah.
I will butt in here and say
Uh,
that I'm just gonna go ahead and open nominations. If any of you do want to nominate.
Yeah. I mean, obviously there is the chance that one of us is the demon.
Yeah.
There's obviously every chance of one of the fishermen being the mutant, but the way in which Jay is claiming to be the balloonist.
I'm just
Yes,
claiming
we think we
balloonist.
Yeah, you claim
Who's-
something
who's
else
your
as
king?
well.
Nope, just balloonist. Hard claim balloonist.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay.
Which does lead me down very much the path of one of our fishermen is actually a Leviathan.
Yeah.
So if we sleep tonight and then see what advice the two of you get,
Right, we get
See
ours
what-
during the day, so we can
Yeah.
ask you the
Well, no,
question at any
get-
time.
that you get tomorrow because we're
Yeah.
we're at voting time now.
Fair enough. Yeah, I'm happy to wait
I
till
mean,
tomorrow.
it also gives the other fisherman time to try and think of a lie.
But why would we want that? Why would we want to give them time? That's
Because generally the lie
I'm gonna go.
wouldn't match the kind of thing up with the way
Yeah.
Go ahead
that
and put your
the
But it
dice.
depends if they were the what if I'm the one that's poisoned or not. That could make a difference.
yeah.
Second call for nominations.
I mean, we could always use execute the widow just for the hell of it.
You're very execution happy. I want to try something. Jay nominates LSD.
Okay.
Jay nominates LSD. Jay, tell us why you're nominating LSD.
I just want to see what happens here.
What if I get nominated?
Are you sticking to your fisherman?
I'm definitely sticking to the fisherman because I am the fisherman.
I was
Alright.
lying about being the fisherman, by the way. I was just trying to bait the demon.
Okay, that's the reason I wanted to nominate.
All right.
All right. If I guess nobody else has anything to add, so I'll go ahead and run this vote. All right. 0 is not enough. I don't think we're gonna have any more nominations today, but I'll give you guys the chance anyways. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright. As the day comes to a close, nobody is executed. Good night, everyone.
Night.
Good night.
I'm so convinced I'm the lunatic.
Jay,
Hello.
who would you like to murder tonight?
Wait, I murder?
No, who would you like to murder tonight?
But do I kill?
Oh wait, right. No, Leviathan doesn't kill. Sorry about that.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely fine. And plus, I'm a lunatic, but I think.
All right, that's interesting to know. Do you want to explain your rationale on that at all? Or...
I just sort of. So obviously, like, unless one of the fishermen is the mutant, which I don't think they are. That's why I've been claiming balloonist and pretending to the mutant. And also, as well, if I am the Leviathan, it probably will get me at least into the final 4. But yeah, I just feel it's. I guess really it's a 50-50 chance because I do believe there is a balloonist in play. So I think it's 50-50 which outsider there is.
Well, that is good to know. I will see you in the morning.
All right. Yes, who I want to murder, but the Leviathan doesn't kill. You what? I don't know. Just think he forgot. He realised when he said it. Oh yeah. Well. And again, the lunatic wouldn't kill either. So, what's the night order? Oh, I go before the balloonist.
Sweet. And if we look at the mobile version, squish it down a little bit, that looks perfect, and that looks awesome.
thing is as well, oh my god, I am the lunatic.
Why?
Holy shit. Because if I'm the Leviathan, I act last in the night. We're still in the night.
You don't act at all.
No, but again,
You're just a lunatic.
no, but they're visited. So if they were to act,
So you think that they'll have been to the balloonist before you?
I basically think I've been visited as the lunatic.
They don't visit them.
They do. Why is the day not over? I'm the last person. I'm the lunatic.
Good morning, Ravens Bluff. As you all wake up and come out of your cottages, you see nobody dead, because you all know that there's a Leviathan in play. I have a bit of an announcement to make. I have a co-storyteller now, and it would be my cat.
Oh,
Alright.
Aw.
Is that dead as well?
Yes, my cat.
cat's co-story
Here next to
telling.
me on the clock tower.
Upset. Now I've got to get this demon.
Alright, well, I will go ahead and start the timer. You all have 5 minutes.
Oh, less time this time. Ooh.
Okay. So then at the end of yesterday, you turned around and said, actually, you're not the fisherman.
Yeah, I was just
and-
trying to. Yeah, I was trying to bait out the demon just to trying to get some social reads, but I have the worst role in this game.
Amnesiac?
Nope.
Cannibal.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, cannibal's almost useless in a 5-player game.
Game, yeah, where no one wants to kill anyone. Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
there is a really good play where we could execute me, and then I can see what the cannibal gets to confirm that, and then if not, I believe then it would be between LSD and Linny.
Yeah, well, there is also there is also always the option that Zen is already poisoned, which would then point to
Yeah, that would be unfortunate.
nothing.
So
There's also the option that Jay is the widow.
Yeah.
Kaz, you're the Leviathan. Jay poisoned himself, set himself up as the mutant to allow balloonist that you would know to play as the balloonist.
And then
It'd be a
Zen's
clever
actually-
play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That play would then mean Zen's probably the mutant in the world
Yeah.
that's built in my head.
Yeah.
who did you get a ping on, Cass?
Last night it was Zen. How about our second balloonist? That's definitely not the mutant.
He wants to die so he can find out what Leviathan is.
Yeah.
What the Leviathan is.
We'll say I got a ping on you, Cass.
Okay.
What did our other balloonists get?
I got you, Zen.
No, Jay.
Cass.
Jay just said he got me.
Pick
Oh.
any. Pick
I
anyone.
will say, if for some reason there is a mutant in play, what Jay would be doing would be treading on dangerous waters with me.
Yeah. Alright.
Can I have storyteller consult, please?
Sure. Are you coming to the storyteller consult room?
Cass, can we have a private chat, please?
Yes. Where do you want to go?
Suspicious Alley.
Cool. Just don't
Very
backstab me. Yeah.
Hello. I'm not the mutant. I'm not the mutant. No. So you know what? I think I'm the lunatic.
You think you're the lunatic?
Yes, but I don't want this to get aired publicly yet.
That is perfectly fine by me. You playing on you being mutant.
So
Then?
obviously I have a red Leviathan token here with no bluffs. I knew that if I said there was an outsider, that would give me room to claim, but I'm not. I just think with the amount of other double claims, I think Linny is the minion, and I do think Kermit is the demon because he was the last to claim.
Yeah, especially with the change.
Yeah.
Change of flame. I mean, there is obviously in that case other potential plays, but I think most likely world is Leanie's the widow and Zen is the.
By the way, hi Tem. I'm the mutant. Just to clear something up, I've always been the mutant. So there you go.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, I could be, but I mean, I'm not going to say that I'm seeing the Leviathan token if I am the mutant. But I do think I am the
because
lunatic.
you can't claim anything other than. Well, you wouldn't really claim anything other than the mutant. But yeah, I do think most likely is Zen is demon and Leanie is the widow. No idea who she might have poisoned.
So, shall we kill Kermit then and see if he gets balloonist or mutant? Because obviously he should get a red token as the lunatic.
Quick warning, we are about to go back to the town square.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I say Zen.
Yeah.
Right,
we've
people back from Suspicious Alley.
So, Lynn, have you asked your question yet as the artist?
I did ask my question.
What did you ask?
Yeah. I asked if the demon was either J, Cass, or LSD, and I got a yes.
Okay, well, Cass, that works with our world.
Yeah, that does
Poison.
work with our world. Cass nominates Zen.
Cass, nominate Zen. Cass, tell us what. Actually, wait, I didn't even open nominations yet.
I mean, it could return
I will say
Town
though.
Square to vote.
Has any
I
fishermen
will
used
say,
the...
though,
Sorry,
I
go on.
will say though, the sun has just risen. I believe we haven't switched to daylight savings time yet, so.
I hadn't even noticed.
Ellis, have you used your question?
Not yet, no.
Could you use it today?
I will go. Okay, yeah. Can I go and speak to the storyteller, please?
Sure. Go down to Storyteller console.
I am curious why you want to nominate me when Lenny's question said it's one of you, Ellis, or Jay is a demon.
Well, if we can
Because that perfectly fits with the world theory that me and Jay have.
I want to see if you are the cannibal.
Yeah. Even if our world theory is wrong, I do not in any way, shape, or form believe Linny is actually the artist.
Are you counterclaiming them?
No, I'm not counterclaiming them. I just believe Linny is the widow.
I mean, that's fair. But if you're trying to figure out if Zen is the cannibal, why would you want to execute him then?
Yeah, I don't get that.
Also, Cass, in our worldview, Linny would have seen the Grim, so would know my role.
Yes.
I mean, if anything, we should be killing one of the balloonists.
Alright.
I agree.
How did that go, Ellis?
It was an interesting conversation. My ability reads: once per game, you may visit during the day. You may visit the storyteller for some advice on to help you win. His advice were, and I wrote it down: don't trust at least one of Jay or Cass.
Oh.
I mean, one of them's lying, right? They're not both.
Or I'm poisoned.
Or yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, neither of us could be poisoned.
And I mean, to be fair, the fisherman would be the best person to poison.
Absolutely.
The widow.
Yeah.
Out of the three potential roles that we've got as good players.
Well, with this, I will go ahead and open up nominations.
So, hang on, before we nominate, shall we have one more day? Do you think it's worth speaking to Ellis and opening up about what we discussed?
So to be fair, at this point, I don't think that's even necessary. As I said, I said I was going to nominate,
Yeah, fair enough.
and I'll explain exactly the worldview I have. And to be fair, if we're wrong, and Ellis probably won't vote. So Cass nominates Zen.
Cass, nominate Zen. Cass, what is the reason?
So
you're
the
nominating Zen?
reason for this is for everything to work. So I'm the balloonist. On day one, we had 2 claims of balloonist. That tells me that the second claim of balloonist is more than likely an outsider, especially after the conversations that have gone on. I believe that Jay is an outsider, and specifically the mutant.
I just want to clarify, I'm the balloonist. But...
going round anti-clockwise, just because I've done Jay. The Widow would give a completely different claim to anything else on the board, having seen the board, which, especially given the facts afterwards, would lead me to believe that Lenny is the artist, because there is no way that after seeing the board that the Widow would probably go for the same claim as someone else, just in case they get killed as the demon when they're not the demon, and remove the poison off the board. That brings me on to Zen, who initially claimed Fisherman, saying that I'm assuming he was doing it to bait the demon, along with the same claim from Ellis. However, Zen went back on his very quickly, leading me to believe that he is more than likely the Leviathan.
Alright.
And that Ellis is poisoned.
So,
Yeah.
then, after that very long prosecution of you,
That
What
yeah,
is
that
your
was a
test?
lot. That was a lot of stuff. Okay, well, first of all, not the Leviathan. Like you just the last thing you said, I was just trying to bait a demon just to get a social read. I believe the artist info currently. They might be poison or they might be evil, but it's what I have to go on so far. There's 2 balloonist claims. And I would also like to reiterate what the storyteller said. If Jay actually is the mutant, they are very much threading the line about being, immediately executed, because they're like, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, I'm the balloonist. That's not really convincing, like if they're actually the mutant, I've never story told, but I would seriously consider just killing them for the way they're portraying that. So I think there is one evil between Jay and Cass. I doubt it's the witch, because I don't think the witch would make that type of play. But regardless, I'm the cannibal. If you want to kill someone else who I can at least get their power. I might be poisoned, but at least it's a shot. Just killing me, it seems like the worst possible option in this,
alright.
in any of worlds. Yeah.
I will go ahead and open up the discussion to the town for a minute. If anyone else has anything that they would like.
Yeah. I'm sort of tending to believe them slightly, and will possibly vote for Zeno. But if I vote for him this time, I'll definitely be voting for Cass next time.
And if I am wrong, and that
Yeah.
happens, good team have lost the game, but I will accept execution.
But yeah, even
Okay.
though your advice is saying like me and Cass aren't on the same team or alignment, I do trust Cass.
You really? Who
Yes,
said that? Who said that?
Jay,
Jay.
Yeah.
the other balloonist.
Yeah, it's possible that, the Widow would probably have poisoned the Fisherman, because he's the only real information gatherer on this one. because the balloonist has to wait like 4 rounds before they actually get any useful information. So, and there's 5 in the game, so the balloonist information is usually pretty rubbish in a game of this size. So mine would be the only one that could potentially give decent quality
The artist
information.
too. The artist has.
I honestly believe Lynn is the widow.
Alright.
Yeah.
Well, we are getting a little bit. We're
I think
starting to
this is-
drift a little bit off topic now.
Yeah, I think this is like good on good vote here. I think I actually believe Cass more than Jay at this point.
Alright. I'm going to go ahead and run the vote.
We're
Nobody
voting for
else-
Zen anyway. We're not voting for Gas. So
No, I'm just saying, like, I think it's, this is a good voting on a good, or nominating a good.
Alright. I will go ahead and run the vote. 3 votes is needed to execute.
I'm pretty sure Jay is evil at this point.
Who said that?
Xena Kermit.
Leonard.
Okay.
3 is enough. Zen of Hermit is on the block.
Well, I nominate Jay.
Is
the-
that Zen?
Xena the Hermit, yeah, nominates Jay.
Alright. Zen of Hermit nominates Jay. Tell us why you're nominating Jay.
Like I was saying earlier, I mean, there's 2 balloonist claims. It seems insane to me to claim or to put me on the block. We should be killing one of the balloonists. I think the more likely evil one is Jay.
Alright, Jay, your defense.
So I'm the balloonist, always have been. My pings were Linny Night 1, Cast Night 2. This isn't a good execution. Ellis, you're the only one I'm worried about. Do I need to explain further, or is that enough for you?
it's enough for this round.
Okay, that's fine then.
Alright. If nobody else had anything to add, I'll just go ahead and run the vote.
And just to reiterate, if he's actually the balloon, I mean, there's no way he shouldn't be killed by the way he claimed balloonist day 1.
Yes, I will say, Jay, if Jay is the mutant, they are definitely treading the line with me right now.
I am the balloonist, not the mutant.
Well, I will go ahead and run this vote. 3 to tie, 4 to execute. Two is not enough.
Lenny nominates Cass.
Linny nominates Cass. Linny, tell us why you're nominating Cass.
I trust my info. Also, if Kermit is the cannibal, it doesn't make sense to kill him. And I would rather kill him to a double claim today if we're gonna execute anybody at all.
Alright. Cass, what is your defense?
My defense is basically the exact same as the reason I nominated Zen.
Yeah, we don't need.
So we don't need that again.
Yeah.
The way I see it, basically either Zen or Ellis is the demon.
Alright, well, if anyone has anything to add, they can now. Otherwise, I will run the vote.
Can you? I mean, Cass, you heard what me and the storyteller said about the mutant, right? Like, there's
Yes.
no way Jay's the mutant.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I know that Jay's the mutant. They're not the mutant and the balloonist.
Remember, even if they do break madness, it is still up to the storyteller discretion.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, I'm beginning to think it's wondering if it's Cass and Jay.
I will go ahead and run the vote.
Ellis,
Yeah, I mean, there's the only ones that run off.
To execute.
I would
Private
at least
chats
try-
too,
at
so.
least try this. Jay doesn't vote for this. He's 100% evil.
I'm 100% the balloonist. My colour is balloonist.
Definitely are not.
Alright. I don't think we're gonna get enough votes to execute anyone else. Though if there are any more nominations, I will go ahead and give the
The
opportunity.
only
for
one
that.
you can nominate is Ellis at this point. I think he can only nominate
Me.
Lenny.
Can I-
Oh, well, I
Uh.
don't believe we're gonna. Ellis, will you like?
I would be good cannibal fodder. I wouldn't mind that. Honestly.
I'm not going to vote. I'm not going to nominate. Sorry.
Alright. Well, seeing as we don't have any more nominations, I will go ahead and bring the day to a close. And as you put Zen of Kermit on... As you put Zen of Kermit's head into the guillotine, you notice that suddenly Zen of Kermit dies because Jay is not the mutant. And good team has won the game.
Yes.
I will say at this point, so I'm actually on Jay's server as well. You can see why people in Among Us think that I should die first.
But yeah, I was the lunatic.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah.
I don't know if other people do.
Yeah. I think you guys have mostly figured out what went on, but I will go ahead and give the roll call for simplicity's sake. So we'll start at the top of the clock with Linear Widow, who poisoned LSD, your fisherman.
What a surprise.
Yeah.
Jay, you're a lunatic, who actually figured out by night 2 that they were the lunatic. Cass, you're a balloonist, who saw both LSD, the townsfolk, and Zen of Kermit, the demon. You had LSD, your fisherman, who, on day 2, went to me for advice, and I debated either saying not to trust Linny or Jay, or Cass and Jay. But this was probably a mistake. I ended up deciding on Cass and Jay.
Yeah, that was the thing that gave it away for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a mistake on my part.
Yeah, I wasn't told that Jay was the lunatic until like the middle of day 1, unfortunately. I totally previewed him, but yeah, it kind of messed things up a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, mine and Cass's private conversation basically went along the lines of me outing myself as the Leviathan, believing I was the lunatic. This was before we got LSD's fisherman info, so we did have a pretty clear worldview then.
Yeah, it just cemented it. So if you had come back and said potentially not to trust Linny and Jay,
then
that would have potentially changed my worldview. And I might have questioned maybe if Jay was playing lunatic and actually Zen was the mutant.
Well, my thought process on it was there is a chance that LSD might think that they're the one poisoned.
Yeah.
If I say Jay and Cass.
So you had to give something believable.
Yeah, we had to sway Ellis, but yeah, it was just rough
Yeah.
after I didn't, know Jay was the lunatic. And, and obviously having a widow, not a goblin, is a little rough too.
Actually, oh yeah, I didn't think of this part too, but it wouldn't matter if Linny died after that because the poison already has its effect.
Yeah.
See, I definitely should have done Linny and Jay. That is my bad as a storyteller.
Yeah, I would have pushed the execution of Linny if you'd said Linny and Jay.
Would you guys want to see if we can get more players for maybe Trouble Ruin?
Yeah, I'm
Go for it. I'm not in a
can't-
hurry, so.
I mean, mine was only a short game. I'm not going to be able to stay around for another one.
Okay.
Would anyone else have to go?
Don't need to go, but we might need to run and get the doorbell. Because
I will do that.
yeah.
Alright,
Well, thanks for the game anyway, and that was really good fun. I should see you next time.
See you later.
Bye.
I don't know if I can ping Linny, would you mind letting people know that we might be doing a second game if we can get enough people?
I can do that.
Alright, thank you very much.
It's yeah. I'm very much not trusted when we play things like Among Us.
No.
With the group of friends I play Among Us with, there is a set of rules, and one of the first ones is never trust Cass.
Yeah, is this person alive? Then they're the imposter. Is that person not alive? Then it's Cass.
Yeah.
Or is this person playing? No? Then it's probably Cass.
And here I am like, Cass, I see a red token. Please believe me.
Yeah.
I trust you.
I mean, when you came and then said, look, I'm not the mutant, I'm the lunatic. I think I'm the lunatic. I was like, yeah, I actually think you probably are.
Yeah.
Obviously, the prompting to have Ellis go get his advice fully cemented it for me.
So what actually is
The Wedding of the Fisherman. Once per game during the day, visit the storyteller for advice to help you win.
okay? So it's
Alright.
specifically good advice that works